Hello everyone, my name is Nuvela and welcome to a new video. Today we're building the Shepherd's Home, one of the builds from my trading village video that I showcased a while back. I'll leave a link to it in the top right corner if you want to check that out. Today we're building the home for the shepherd. It includes a wool farm that works on both Java and Bedrock edition. It houses 2 shepherd villagers and it includes a little market stall where you can trade wool for emeralds. You can find the material list in the description below, so without further ado, let's start building this. Let's go! Here you can see the layout of the build. We are going to start off with the functional part, so the wool farm. Start by placing down a chest in the middle right here. To the back of it we are going to connect 3 hoppers, which all feed into the chest. So make sure that the nozzle faces towards the middle and the middle one into the chest. You then want to place a block on top of the middle hopper and place rails on the side ones. You can place a hopper minecart on top of those rails and then place down grass blocks in this formation. Pretty much an M if you look at it from this side. In the gaps we are going to place observers facing towards the front, so the red dot should be at the back. Move back towards the front and place down a dispenser, not a dropper, but a dispenser on top of the observer facing towards the front. You can then place a block at the back of the observer and place down redstone dust on top. Now, once a sheep eats the grass in front of the dropper, this triggers the observer, which is underneath the dispenser. That will send a redstone signal into the block at the back, lighting up the redstone dust and triggering the dispenser. In the dispenser we are going to put shears. Now what happens is that when the dispenser is triggered, this actually shears the sheep. Fill up the dispensers completely with shears if you've got enough iron. To make sure that the sheep stays in front of the dispenser, we are going to build a box out of glass surrounding the spot in front of the dispenser. This needs to be 2 blocks high, because otherwise the sheep can escape. We don't want that. It's now time to get your sheep in. You can paint them the desired color of wool, and by using some wheat you can lure them onto the cells and push them in, gently. Now this can take a while, so good luck. Once they're inside of the cell, place down a torch inside and put a trapdoor on top to make sure that you don't fall into the hole yourself. And actually that's it. That's the wool farm. Here you could see the sheep getting sheared and the wool is transported into the chest below. Oh, there goes the other one. Double check. Yeah, that works as well. So that's your wool farm. Now onto the pretty part of the build. Let's decorate it. We're going to start off by placing 2 block high stripped spruce beams at the corners right here. And then we are going to fill in the front side and the back side with a wall out of stripped oak wood. And for some more detail, you can mix it up using some oak planks. Build it up 4 blocks high next to the stripped spruce pillars, then 6 blocks high and 7 blocks high in the middle. Leave in an entrance for a doorway. Does that make sense? And a window on top. Now you can do this at the back as well. Creating a window on this side is more than enough. You can then fill in the side with 2 blocks high, also using a mixture of oak planks and stripped oak wood. Now on the side where the market stall is going to be, you're going to leave a gap of 2 blocks wide and then finish this side by filling in this wall. You can go back to the front. You can create an entryway using cobblestone walls, some spruce fences, some spruce slabs and an upside down stair in the middle. For the window, use a spruce fence and you can use a campfire with a spruce fence gate underneath. Of course, you want to extinguish the campfire. Repeat that at the back as well. And to give it a little bit more detail, you can place an upside down stair like this, on which you can place some leaves for some extra color. Moving on to the roof. Start on the side with alternating upside down and regular spruce stairs like this. Then on the front you want to build up using an upside down spruce stair behind the regular one, with a spruce plank on top, and then a spruce stair again. You want to do this another time, and then use spruce stairs to make your way towards the middle. You want to place one spruce stair on top facing outward, attach a fence to it with a trapdoor on top. We're going to hang a lantern here later on. Now repeat this on the other side as well. And then do this on the back side as well. Leave the market stall opening for what it is right now. We'll work on that later on. Now you want to connect both sides on top with some alternating spruce slabs and spruce trapdoors. There we go. Now we can fill in the roof. It is made purely out of spruce wood. Now you might want to replace some of these glass blocks. You want to be quick about that, because otherwise the sheep might escape. And just fill in the entire roof using spruce blocks. To break up the plank pattern a little bit, you can place 2 rows of trapdoors next to the spruce planks. Also gives it a more sturdy look. Now on the other side of the roof, we've got this market stall. So this is going to be a bit trickier. Fill in the first row on top with spruce stairs like this. And then on top of the entrance to the market stall, place down 2 spruce slabs. You can place some temporary planks underneath in order to attach a couple of stairs to it, making it bend outwards. And then move alongside the roof. You then want to place a couple of spruce slabs in this order to finish the opening towards a little balcony, which is going to be on top of the market stall. Underneath the spruce slabs on the side, you can place down a couple of spruce fences, and then you can finish the rest of the roof using spruce planks, and you may want to replace some of the glass again. Use spruce stairs, and then this block you can replace it for a spruce plank as well. Maybe I'll replace that for some barrels later on. And of course make sure it matches the other side. You can place trapdoors here as well. Just leave some space for the market stall. And there we go. We're gonna work on the market stall next. Place down 2 cobblestone walls right here. And connect them to each other and to the wall using upside down spruce stairs. Make your way outside again and place some spruce fences on top of these cobblestone walls. And then grab some white and brown wool and connect the spruce fences to the building. You can place spruce slabs or some spruce trapdoors underneath the wool This will make sure that your villagers are unable to escape the market stall. And place down some lighting here. You can place down some banners along the side of the market stall to give a little bit more detail to it. And on top, place down some carpet. Time to work on the inside for a bit. Place down a spruce fence gate to make sure that you can enter the building, but your villagers are unable to go outside, as long as you keep it shut. And then place down spruce stairs above and next to the chest. We're going to work the wool farm into the back of the building, and we want to see as little as possible from this. So we are covering it up. Next up, we are going to create the little balcony and the upper floor. We're placing down some ladders and some spruce slabs coming into the build. You can go upwards and place down some oak trapdoors here, for example, to make a railing. And as I mentioned before, I might replace some of these spruce planks for barrels. It gives me a ton of storage. And it breaks up the plank pattern a little bit, because we've got a lot of planks in this build. Now you can also place some barrels right here to close off the back of the build. Make the entry towards the balcony a little bit prettier with some upside down stairs. And with a lantern, we can light it up. Now, I've mentioned a couple of times already, there are a lot of planks in this build, so feel free to cover some of them up using some brown carpet, for example. It also makes it a little bit more cozy. Now on this side we are going to create a chimney by placing down stone variants of stairs like this with a campfire in between. And then we work our way up into the roof. And on the outside it looks like this. You can delete some of the wood and replace it with some stone to make the chimney look a little bit more interesting. Once you're happy with the result, you can place down a campfire surrounded with 4 trapdoors and a wall on top so that the smoke can go through. Now if, like me, you've used a wall right here, that means that you can look outside, and that's maybe something you don't want, so you can cover it up using some trapdoors. Just like that. You can place down some leaves on the outside to decorate it, and place some in the roof as well, but be careful where you place them because you don't want to look into the build. Or at least I don't. You, of course, can do whatever you like. Don't forget to decorate the back of the building, because there will be some point in time that you do visit the back side of the building and you don't want to look at a flat surface. Now if you've got the space for it, you can create a little bit of a pasture on the side of the building using cobblestone walls, spruce fences and spruce fence gates. And you can keep some extra sheep here, and we'll do something extra to it. Once you've surrounded the pasture, place down spruce fences on top of the cobblestone walls, and then you want to cover up the entire thing using extinguished campfires and spruce slabs. Finally, you want to light it up as well. We don't want mobs in here. And once you've got some sheep in, I'm gonna show you a neat little trick. Because if you've got some name tags and you rename the tag to jab underscore, you can do something crazy with these sheep. They will turn into rainbow sheep, constantly shifting colors. I really like this. It really adds something to the build, and it makes me want to keep these sheep, you know. Look at that, my new favorite pets. Final things to do is to place down some beds on the inside, some looms for your villagers to have workstations. Make sure that you have space for that. I don't really mind, so I'm just putting it right here. At the market stall you can place down some item frames in which you can showcase the wares that you can buy and sell here. And of course you want to add your villagers. But to make sure that your villagers don't escape the building, you want to put down a trapdoor here above the entrance, because villagers don't fit underneath. And you don't want to forget to place down some lanterns at the edge of the roof, because I almost forgot them, and that would be a shame. Some final details for the surroundings of the build is to encircle it with some coarse dirt to really make it look as if it has been built here. Use some bone meal to create some grass and flowers around. And if you feel like it's too open and it's missing something, it's probably a couple of trees, so you can grow those around your build as well. Place down some stone buttons maybe to act as pebbles and create a beautiful pathway towards your building. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, leave a like. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment. And stick around. Consider subscribing. World downloads are available for members, both for Patreons and YouTube members. You can join our Discord server for free, where you can showcase your own builds or get inspired by others and get some help on your builds. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!